with the officials, but obviously there is something that has been surfacing a bit. We can only think that it has something to do with the fog. But in any event, this game, I'm assuming, is going to continue with Smith Falls leading the Pembroke Lumber Kings 2-1. But you have to believe that the conversation has something to do with playing conditions. And are the Lumber Kings going to their bench, to their dressing room?
I don't know. They're going to cut the game, it looks like?
Wow, I think you just saw Alex Armstrong's hand motion. I think they've just called the game.
It looks like it.
Well, here's another first. Well, we're going to need a ruling on this. Now, Kevin Abrams was, here's an announcement. Well, the game has been suspended because of unsafe conditions, and you can hear what the Pembroke faithful think of that. They are booing. And again, if you can hear the background announcing, they're saying that the game will have to be replayed at a later date. So the question is, from 8 minutes and 50 seconds left in the second period,
that's more than half the game done.
It's not like baseball, though. You know, baseball, if you get 5 innings in, the game's over. But everybody's going home early tonight. And I tell you what, if you can, I'll carry this. If you can go talk to the public address announcer and see if we can find out if the game has to be played in its entirety. So Kyle's about to go find some more information. And folks are heading home early in a 2-1 game. And Kyle is back. Let's see if Kyle has any new information for us. What are you learning?
Well, from what I hear from the public address announcer, Jeff Patterson, inside the PMC, is that the game is going to have to be played again at a later date. In its entirety. So he's not really sure what the league ruling is on when the cutoff is or whatever, but to his understanding, it is going to be played again in entirety at a later date. So almost like a makeup game type thing.
So if that's the case, this is one of these strange things. In baseball, when you get these games, the statistics count. So I don't know what happens there. So Lumber Kings play a 62-game season. Apparently this year it'll be 62 games, 0.5. I tell you, this is the kind of thing, you can't make this stuff up. This is why I love junior hockey.
I've never seen this before in my entire life. I mean, we had a few games like this before in the past at the PMC. A couple games here last year. I remember in the later days of October, it got really hot there as well, and we had this issue, but they never actually had to call the game.
Well, here's another thing. What happens to everybody that purchased tickets tonight?
They do get redemption.
They get redemption tickets.
They're going to get re-entry, but they are still going to do 50-50 tonight.
They're going to do 50-50.
They're going to do the 50-50
So that explains why some people are still sitting in the crowd waiting for that announcement. This is remarkable.
So the fans that have been are here tonight, they are going to get re-entry into when this game is made up again. So
okay,
nobody's losing any cash on this one.
Well, actually, I've got a story to tell you. Opening night 1951, this has got to be second place to that. Montreal Canadiens are here playing the Pembroke Senior Lumber Kings, and the lights keep going out. They've got an electrical issue, brand new building. So there's a great story about a kid named Barty Ball who ended up playing junior hockey for the Kings. They gave him a hockey stick, and he wedged it up against a breaker so that we didn't have a situation where the lights would continue to go out. So that happened on opening night 68 years ago. And now, here 68 years later, we have a game called with 8 minutes and 50 seconds left in the second period. And it is 2-1 was the score for the Smith Falls Bears. But it's not going to end. Anyway, so that's the story here tonight. It's a no game, essentially. They play, 32 minutes and a little bit of change. About 8 minutes and change left in the second period. Smith Falls leading 2-1. The game is called because of unsafe playing conditions, so it will have to be played again in its entirety. Let's have a look at when our next broadcast will be. First, there's our next broadcast, Friday, October 25th. That's the return of the school day game against the Ottawa Junior Senators, an 11 o'clock in the morning broadcast. So we'll have that one for you. But if you want to watch the CCHL all season long, your TV is the place to be. So all of these games are going to be available across the network, and you can see the next one coming up on Friday, October 4th, Smith Falls at Brockville, and the Lumber Kings at Brockville on October 11th. Thursday, October 17th, Pembroke is in Cornwall, and then Cornwall at Brockville on Friday, October 25th. What a great deal for your TV subscribers to stay in touch with the CCHL all season long. Okay, that was a unique night, and we're still in the fog, and we're feeling foggy after what just happened here. Game to be replayed, 2-1, but here's the best part. Just before we go off the air, we got to show this. They're doing chuck-a-puck for the kids. This is fantastic.
This is neat.
There's no more hockey to play, but this usually takes place in the second intermission, and they're going to let the kids play chuck-a-puck. We're going to take it to credits with that on the screen. So for Kyle Robinson, Tiana Tierney, our director and producer, our entire team of Your TV volunteers, I'm Jamie Bramberger, bidding you a good night, and we'll have a new home opener next Sunday against the Carleton Place Canadians. Thanks everybody for watching.